Good time of day to all of you, my chess friends. This is Grandmaster Yermolinsky. Fresh back from the long 5-hour-long coverage, live coverage here on the Internet Chess Club of the last round of the Sinquefield Cup. Unfortunately, all good things, they must come to an end. And I'm presenting you with the game of the day, a game that was a decisive game for the outcome of the tournament. A game between Veselin Topalov with white and Levon Aronian with black. Not to keep the suspense open, this game ended in a draw, and actually was the first game to finish today, and that draw secured first place for Levon Aronian. Congratulations to Levon, finally breaking through after a long, year and a half long streak of results that would be mediocre, I guess, for anybody else, and were nothing short of disastrous for Levon, because, oh boy, he dropped a bunch of rating points, probably 60 or 70 rating points, and didn't come to this tournament as a favorite. But as it is in chess, you know, while you persevere and you fight hard, and good things will eventually happen to you. Levon obviously is too good a player to be outside of top 10 in the world, and was not going to last, and that's no longer the case. Fantastic result for Levon. For Levon, 6 points out of 9 and clear first place. Now, how did it happen today? Topalov, who started the tournament with the bank, you know, 2 beautiful wins against Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura, 2 of the pre-tournament favorites, and kind of slowed down significantly. It's hard to tell what the problem was. Veselin himself says that these days he doesn't work on chess nearly as much as he used to. Maybe his opening preparation was not exactly up to par. You be the judge, maybe today's game was another case of that. Anyway, Veselin opens with d4 as he usually does. Knight f6, and Levon goes to his favorite e6. And then it transitions into this hybrid opening, which is normally referred to as the Rogozin, although I don't believe it's a proper name for this opening, because it only becomes the Rogozin after the black knight goes to c6. Anyway, for those of you who wonder who Rogozin is, or rather was, he was an old Soviet master, grandmaster, rather, I think he got the title, but he was mainly known for his work as a second to Mikhail Botvinnik. Famous stories about Botvinnik forcing his sparring partner Rogozin to smoke the foul smoking cigarettes, the Russian papyrosi, and they had the radio playing at high volume during their training games. This is how Botvinnik prepared himself for big battles. Well, Rogozin was not a bad player himself. He was actually also a correspondence world champion, so he is a decent player. Anyway, so what's the idea of this whole thing? It's a combined line of the Queen's Gambit declined and the Nimza. Lots of ideas, and mainly it involves the move c5 at some moment. But after bishop g5, instead of the regular move h6, that's what we see most of the time in high-level chess games, dc4 is another interesting option. Now, this is an invitation for white to enter a very sharp Vienna variation. Now, here is a Topalov who used to be a kind of guy to never back down and always play the most principled lines. Maybe today's Topalov is not quite keen on doing this kind of stuff. The memory contest is very difficult to enter when you're already on the downside of your career. However, Topalov's been playing great and is coming to this game ranked number 2 in the world. But still, get little older, and those variations, they seem fuzzy and fuzzier. So the decision was made by Veselin probably before the game, because he played it fairly quickly, is to give this check. Now knight c6. Now that's the classical Rogozin